Welcome to Look Around Florida. I am your host, Sean McFall, aka the Florida Man. I'm glad y'all could be here tonight. I have Camp Commander Bobby Van Zant of the St. Petersburg camp. He's behind the scenes right now. I'm going to be bringing him up in a little bit to so he can let us know what his camp is up to and future plans. So, a lot of stuff is going on and planned. Uh, if you are joining the show, please type in the chat hi, and if you represent a historical group or anything like that. Jeffro Cod, yes, sir. That was a blast from the past. I gotta add one more thing. I had it up. So this weekend was great. Uh, they had the retirement party for David King. David King uh, retired as captain of the mechanized cavalry for 3rd Battalion Company D this weekend. Uh, we have a new captain for 3rd Battalion Company D. I am trying to get his picture uploaded while I'm talking about him. Ready. We got Jeffro, Jerry, Facts of the Confederacy. Hi on YouTube. Let me turn this on. Laurel Schultz from the Order of the Confederate Rose, Chapter 18 in the house. Bob Highball. So, let me get back to what I was talking about. Here's our little princess. I'm just giving him a hard time. This is our new captain of 3rd Battalion Company D, Ronnie Nichols. Welcome, Private Samuel H. Hughes Camp from Mississippi. Al from Tennessee Division. Wow. Ellen from the Mary Cutlass Lee Chapter, UDC. I am so happy the UDC is starting to watch the show. Yeah, so this is Captain Ronnie Nichols. They got him a tiara this past weekend. He is the new captain for 3rd Battalion Company D. Yeah. Sons of Confederate Veterans, Mechanized Cavalry. Let me. So, congratulations to Ronnie Nichols for being the new captain. Like I said, the whole week was basically David King's retirement party from the for being 14 years as captain for the 3rd Battalion Company D. So, great weekend. Wasn't hot, wasn't cold. It was just right. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go through a list of events that are coming up this. We have a big one this weekend. Ready. Get ready. Please check out Dixie Digital Media. If you have a camp, camp event, UDC event, or an SCV event, and you need help with your digital media needs, please check out Dixie Digital Media's website for all your digital needs, websites, a whole bunch of good stuff. Ready. Here's the big one this weekend. Please join us on the November 15th, 2025 at 2 p.m. for the official dedication of the Florida Confederate Soldiers Monument in Jacksonville, Florida. The dedication ceremony will be at 2 p.m. this Saturday, honoring the Confederate soldiers, Florida Confederate Soldiers Monument at the Kirby Smith Confederate Park in Jacksonville, Florida. The monument is dedicated to nearly 5,000 Floridians who died fighting for the Confederacy, described as a gesture and a remembrance rather than their self glorification. It portrays the soldiers as men who fought not for personal gain or glory, but out of sacrifice, honor, and devotion to spiritual and human ideas. The memorial aims to inspire future generations by preserving their memory and moral lessons of their actions. Wow, 5th Brigade, Mississippi Division's in the house. Welcome. Keep in mind, guys, if you need hotels, here are some hotel recommendations. The Hilton, fuel is available, but no food. The Commonwealth, yeah, Holiday Inn Express Suites, 1120 Sumac Road, Jacksonville, Florida. Fuel is available at this exit. Food includes several fast food establishments, Waffle House, Wendy's, and Dunkin' Donuts. On Saturday, December the 6th, 2025, Donna and Mary McPherson are once again hosting their potluck lunch and cookout at their home in Bartow. It's pretty much open to all Florida OCR, UDC, and SCV and Mechanized Cavalry members, include their families, kids, and grandkids. Please pass the word along to your members. Meats will be steak, burgers, and hot dogs. We'll provide along with plates, cups, utensils, condiments, ice, tea, and soft drinks. Just bring your favorite covered dish. We will have a large tent and table set up on the side yard. If you're planning to bring your kids, please let them know. So they will have a water slide if it's not too cold, or other activities set up. There's a small pond here, and the kids can fish if they want to bring the rods. A reminder, bring chairs. Bring chairs to this event. Please RSVP by November 15th so we can get a head count estimate of ordering the meats. Just let us know if you want steak, burgers, or hot dogs. Please get a hold of Donna or Mary McPherson for more details. All right. This is December the 13th, the weekend after that. Stonewall Jackson, 1381, celebrates 45 years of being the SCV, the best dawn camp in the SCV. December 13th kicks off at 10 a.m. at the UDC Memorial Building there in Clearwater. Join us for great food and fellowship. Special guests will be Sons of Confederate Veterans Commander-in-Chief Donnie Kennedy. Bobby Van Zant, when he comes on in a little bit, he will go into detail about this event. We have the Captain J.J. Dickerson Camp, 1387. Cordially invites you to attend the 4th Annual Lee Jackson Southern Heritage Celebration. Guest speaker will be Jason Boshears, past Commander-in-Chief. Saturday, January 10th, 2026. Doors open at 4:45. Celebration promptly begins at 5:15. Holiday Inn Suites in Cocoa, Florida. Register online at Camp 1387 LeeJacksonDinner.com. Of course, we got this event also, the 34th Annual Lee Jackson Southern Heritage Event. Finley's Brigade Camp 1614, Sons of Confederate Veterans, Marion Half in Black, Chapter number 5, Order of the Confederate Rose. January 24th, 2026. Social hour will be at 5 p.m. Dinner program will be at 6 p.m. Jackson Lodge number 1, 2818 Appalachian Parkway, Tallahassee, Florida. Tickets are on sale, $50 in advance. Door prizes, silent auctions, catering by Texas Roadhouse. Actress, musician, first person impressionist Miss Evelyn Lippershire will be the guest speaker. Rose Arlene Greenhorn. Charles O'Reilly's in the house. Woohoo! Welcome, buddy. Colonel Samuel St. John's Rogers Camp, 1865. Ocala, Florida, are doing their Lee Jackson dinner and celebrate Southern heritage. Their guest speaker will be Michael C. Hardy. I definitely recommend this event because Michael C. Hardy is a good friend of mine. I've known him for many years. Author and historian, Saturday, January 24th, 2026. Social hour and silent auction will be at 6 p.m. Dinner will be at 7 at the VFW Hall in Ocala, Florida. Tickets are on sale, $65 each. Register and purchase tickets online at LeeJacksonDinner.com. Woohoo! Ready. Guys, please mark this on your calendars. November 29th at the American Legion. They're in Arcadia, Florida. From 10 to 3, they're doing their Christmas party. It's always a fun time with the Arcadia boys and girls. So please put that on your calendar, and looking forward to seeing everybody on November the 29th and this weekend. This weekend, I have been asked to go live for that event. So as soon as Calvin or Rick Roberts points to me and say go live, I'm going live. Ready. Ready. Let me get this out there. Keep me out of the doghouse. Ready. That's all the events that are coming up. Double checking everything, guys. In your Confederate veteran. I know I have to do this because I'm getting ready to mail them out, but look for these cards. This is what Lieutenant or Army of Tennessee Councilman Roy Hudson was talking on the show a couple weeks ago. So please get these cards mailed out. Help out our GC, just like our GC has said, including Donnie Kennedy, our Commander in Chief. If they know who we are, we will grow. Ready, guys and girls, give a warm welcome to Camp Commander and Brigade Commander Bobby Van Zandt is in the house.
How you guys doing?
Not bad, Bobby. What you up to tonight?
Besides about 6'5", you know. Anyway, no, I just want to backtrack a little bit. On over the weekend, we had the Mechanized Cavalry met in Great Pampa, and retired David King, good friend, great guy, and brought in Ronnie Nichols, and just want to say welcome, Ronnie. I'm glad. I think we couldn't have made a better choice, and thanks for being a good sport. And you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know. I give everybody a hard time.
Oh, we gave him a really hard time this weekend. It was a great time.
Hey, my fault. He decided to go for a bath in a lake.
I forgot about that.
I know. And the thing about it was, I didn't hear anybody scream or anything. That was the funny part.
They were laughing too hard to scream. But yeah, we had a great time. Ate good, drank a lot, laughed a lot, had a really good time. So
Yeah.
Anyway, so you were saying that on December 13th, our camp has our next event. We're going to have our 45th anniversary of getting our charter. We got Donnie Kennedy coming in to do as our guest speaker, and we're really excited about that. And we got a lot of other people coming in. We got from the OCR. I think we have Annette Lindsay's coming. We have the division president from the UDC is supposed to be there. So it's going to be a really good time, big time. And I want to say a special thank you to the UDC ladies, Mary Custis Lee, UDC, for letting us use their building. They always support everything we do. And guys, we really got to make sure we thank the ladies, man.
Yeah, because one of those ladies is in the chat right now, Ellen.
Yeah, Ellen, man, she has been so supportive and helpful, not only for this event, but just those ladies, we just can't say enough good things about them. They're always there for us. So. Anyway, and then after that, let's see what else we have. We have January 17th, where we have our Robert E. Lee birthday celebration. That's something we started. Randy Bailey, he's our camp adjutant. Randy started this thing years ago. I mean, way before I ever joined the SCV. And we've done it every year. And this before all the Lee Jackson celebrations started. And we've been doing it. And every year it just gets better and better. So we're doing that on the 17th. Then February, we'll start our camp meetings back. March, we got Bob Grenier, Yankee Bob, everybody knows it. He's going to be speaking at our March meeting. And I think May 16th, we have our camp picnic that we're doing again. So we got a lot of good stuff going on.
Cool. Yep. Let me put that so you can see it, Bobby.
What's
that? There you go.
Ellen's awesome, man. We love you, Ellen.
We have another
one.
We
love our chat. We love those ladies there. The Mary Custis Lee chapter we're just blessed to have them. I mean, I can't say it enough.
There you go, Linda Morgan.
And Linda too. And Linda's always been there for us. They work really hard. They work really hard for the UDC, but they also do so much for us. And, and just we really appreciate all they do.
Yeah, because every time I talk to you're always talking about them. So
right,
you guys have a great relationship there with them.
Yeah. Well, here's something to talk about too. If you look, like you go to my hometown, I'm from Americus, Georgia, small town in Southwest Georgia, but it's like every small town in the South. When you go to the courthouse square or the town square or some prominent place, there's always, a statue there of a Confederate soldier. And it's not Robert E. Lee, it's not Stonewall Jackson, General Forrest or any of these. It's just the common soldier. And every one of them has a little plaque on it that says dedicated to the men in gray or the Confederate soldiers or, whatever it says. But almost every one, I'd say 95% of them are from either the Ladies Memorial Association or the United Daughters of the Confederacy. And all these statues that we're fighting to keep are ones that they busted their ass to put up. Excuse my language. But, they're the ones that work hard and come up with the money to put these statues up. And, we got to say thank you to them.
Yeah.
'Cause without them, we wouldn't have statues to fight for.
Well, we have that biggest, the world's biggest one right there, outside of Atlanta,
Yep,
Stone Mountain,
yep. And
and
we've had Donna Faulkner Barron's been and spoke, you know, at our UDC chapter. I've seen her speak at the division reunion. I mean, all the things that her dad did to put that statue up, you know, to carve that monument. And she's an awesome lady too.
yes, sir.
And I have a special place in my heart for Stone Mountain. You know, I'm a Georgia boy anyway. Go Dogs. I had to put that in.
I knew you were going to say that. You're a diehard Georgia fan.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised on Miami this weekend.
Yeah.
The Hurricanes.
How'd they do?
They won. I
Okay.
was just surprised.
Yeah.
They've been struggling for a while.
Yeah. Well, I know that I found that there's two things that start more fights than anything else in the South. There's two discussions. One's politics and the other's college football.
And you can add religion to that too.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we argue about religion as much as we do college football and politics. So there's two
Well,
things.
yeah. I've seen bar fights break out over the NFL or a college team.
Yeah. I get pretty, I've been told that I get obnoxious about college football. So.
Well, I thought you were going to say what Jeffro just said, so.
Yeah, that was Jeff Rosen. There you go.
I'll let you deal with them.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. I know you had something that you're thinking about doing.
Oh, yeah. So one of the things that, you know, our commander in chief said a while back, if we're seen, we'll grow. So I found out that the Georgia division is doing a program up there to get people out in their Confederate uniforms. And I know we have a lot of people here that do reenactments and do parades and what have you, and they get out and it's called a branch division medal, and they sent me a couple of them just to show me what they're all about, and I'll kind of hold them up here. Hopefully you can see them. Let's see.
Yeah, right there is perfect.
All right. Anyway, one here's for the blue one is an infantry medal, and the red one is for artillery. And if you have people in your camp that have uniforms and they're active, and we need to get them out so people can see us and they know who we are, and puts a positive spotlight on the SCV. And after they do 10 events, whether it's an SCV event, UDC, OCR, whether it's a parade, a reenactment, go to a school or whatever, and they're out in the public in our uniform, after 10 events, we'll award them one of these medals. And going to have some certificates made up to go with them. And they're inexpensive, and it's a good way. It's great. I think it's a good bang for the buck to get us out there so people can see us, and that's going to help us grow. And the cool thing about these medals is they're not division specific, so they don't say Georgia or Florida division or whatever. And I think if there's other divisions out there, they should maybe contact Tim Pilgrim. I hope he didn't get mad at me for throwing his name out there. But Tim Pilgrim is the division commander in Georgia, and he's helped me out with this. And I think this is something that I want to pitch to our division, so maybe we can make a thing out of it. Like I say, they're not expensive, and it helps us advertise our brand basically. Because when I talk to the new recruit or new member candidates that are coming in, when you talk to them, you say, well, why did it take you so long to join? The number one answer I get is because we didn't know you existed. So, you only have a handful of flag sites run the state, and they do great advertising for us, but we need to find other ways, to get involved in the community.
Yes, sir. Ron Jones from the Arcadia camp's in the house, and you said her name 3 times, and she appeared. Annette Lindsay.
How you doing, Annette?
I had to give her a hard time for that one. If you don't know, Annette Lindsay is our president for the Florida Order of the Confederate Rose here in Florida. Well, you don't need the heritage to join. As long as you love the South, you love the history, you love supporting the SCV, hit up Annette Lindsay. She can definitely help you find a chapter in your area.
And if you're in the Pinellas County area, see Miss Linda Morgan. She is our UDC. I don't know what's the title for the chapter.
I don't know. I always called them.
She runs our chapter for the Bonnie Blue. So, and she's always looking for members.
You just thanks, Jerry. I thought I had that written down, but Jerry brought up Evergreen Cemetery. How'd that cleanup go?
Greenwood, yeah. Thank you, Jerry. Well, first of all, I want to say we had about 10, 12 of our members show up from our camp. We had Linda Morgan and Ellen Gerard showed up from the UDC. Jerry Peacock and Ronnie Nichols showed up, and we got a lot of work done. We got so much work done in there. We got you got a lot of the overgrowth stuff piled up. We got trees trimmed up, cut the grass. It looked so much better when we were done, and there was so much work that we got done. We were there about 10, 11 hours that day, and really a lot of hard work in there. And thanks again to Linda and Ellen for coming in and all the work they did. Jerry, thank you for your work. And Ronnie, if you're watching, thank you for everything you did. Now, the day after our 45th anniversary celebration on the 14th of December, the Sons of Union Veterans of the Civil War are going there to do clean headstones. And they've invited us to come in there and help them, which I think would be a great thing to do, because it's kind of nice to do things, because a lot of their members are also members of the SCV, so they're SOBs, and not that kind of SOB, the other kind of SOB, some of both. But seriously, it'd be good to do some joint things with them. And I know the past commander pretty well, Bill. He's a great guy. He comes to our shootouts, and he's a really good guy. And want to get in there and work with them. And again, like I say, that puts a positive spotlight on us to be able to work with those guys. So.
Well, I just saw this picture.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's us. And yep.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's good. And
Uh,
if you see that cannon that's right behind us, here's the cool thing about that cemetery, y'all. That cannon behind us is a Confederate monument that's in that cemetery. And over to the left of it, there's another monument just like it that was put up by the GAR. Both of these were put up in 1900. One was put up by the GAR, one was put up by the United Confederate Veterans, the UCV. And they were put up in 1900. Now, if you look at our cannon, it's locked and loaded. There's a cannonball in there. There's not one in the Yankees. And there's a lot of history behind this cemetery. You know, and
I
there's a lot of
just
stories.
found a better picture of that cannon for you. Stand by. Let me get it uploaded.
And so we're locked and loaded, and the Yankees aren't.
I just saved it. Where'd it go?
There's no telling.
Yeah, found it.
Yep. All right. So you see ours right here, and then right down you see the Union cannon. But there are 41 Confederates buried in that cemetery. There's 65 Union guys buried there. Now, the guy that I am the guardian of, his name is Benjamin Johnson. He served in the South Carolina Cavalry. He's buried, not just buried, but he's actually surrounded by Yankees. He's got Union soldiers all around him. And I like what Jerry Peacock said. He's the one standing back there with a musket, marching behind them, keeping them in line. So.
I think I found a decent picture of that other monument you were talking about.
All right.
I think.
No.
It's in the back in between the two pickup trucks.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Is that the one you were talking about?
No, that one's actually the Confederate one because I can see the little flag on the side of it.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, we had a First National on it, and it was kind of tattered, so I replaced it with Third National.
Cool. I was using Ronnie Nichols' pictures, so.
Yeah, he got quite a few pictures.
Yep.
And like I say, man, it was a great time. We got a lot accomplished. Now there was a lot of stuff we had piled up, and the neighborhood association went there on November the 1st, and they had a cleanup. And what they did was they went in. They had a company that come in with the cranes and stuff to pick all that stuff up, and some,
the cherry pickers.
yeah,
Okay.
cherry pickers and dumpsters and stuff. They were able to get donated to them, so they got all that stuff cleaned out, supposedly.
Cool. Any future plans after the Lee Jackson? The Lee celebration in January.
I'm planning on trying to get some work days together so we can go in there and do some maintenance on it. There's one thing to go in there and clean it up, but then if it all grows right back up again, it's all for nothing.
Right.
I want to find, try to get the guys in there. I've sent an email to my Congresswoman, Anna Paulina Luna, and I haven't heard back from her yet to try to see if we can get some kind of funding for it.
Oh, like a grant or something.
like a grant. So maybe we could pay, if we can get the money for it, maybe we can get a landscaping company to go in there once a month or whatever and keep the grass cut anyway.
Yeah.
Because, that's a lot for somebody to go in there with with a lawnmower or even with a riding mower just to go in and try to, cut the grass.
Yeah.
At least have some professionals go in there and just keep it maintained. And
I
and
hear
hell,
Jeff O'Connor likes to do that with an electric push mower.
well, even for Jeffro, that's a lot.
Right.
But I figure, hell, if they can spend $2 or $3 million to study monkeys that snort cocaine or whatever, they can come up with a few $100 to help us with this. I
Yeah.
mean, it is a historical cemetery. It's a landmark, and there's a lot of history behind that place. So.
Yeah. Yes, I was trying to get Chris Bunn to come on tonight. But I'm sure he's very busy with everything going on at the Soldiers Monument.
Right.
I was just answering a question in the chat.
Oh,
Sorry, Bobby.
okay, no problem.
Come on, guys. We got Bobby Van Zandt here. Ask questions. He's not shy.
No, man.
He's the only man I know that went camped outside of Hogan's Beach House store.
Good.
Beach hangout, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, I don't remember that, man.
Well,
Maybe
you may have
maybe
had you may have had one of those blackout moments.
maybe I've been had too many jars that stuff that we had that I saw in the Great. We didn't have. I saw it in Great Pampa.
Yep.
And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
So, yeah. So we got a lot of events coming up. A lot of us are going to be busy the next few weekends. The only weekend I'm going to have off is the 22nd. Uh, hey, we had to say his name 6 times and he appears.
Who's that? Ronnie, what's up, brother?
I
What's up, Captain?
just became captain. You showed up late now. Nah. Yep. All right. I guess we're gonna have to have a meeting with the new captain now. Showing up late already. Sorry, Jerry. Yeah, you're a little crazy tonight. Go back to drinking. Oh, that's right, guys. If you're in the 3rd Battalion Company D Mechanized Cavalry, Ronnie is. If you're in North Florida, he is planning on doing a ride all the way from Gainesville all the way to Jacksonville. So get your motorcycles revved up, oil change, and hopefully some nice weather.
There you go.
Throw that out there.
Cool.
But guys, pay attention, Confederate veteran. There's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of detailed stuff from our GEC in that magazine.
Right. If you haven't sent in those postcards, go ahead and get them in. Let's bomb Fox News, man. Maybe we can. It'd be nice if we can get one of our guys on there to at least tell our side of the story. I don't know if folks know the guy Bill O'Reilly wrote a book, and he really defamed Nathan Bedford Forrest and compared him with Karl Marx. And yeah, it doesn't make sense. But we need people. We need our people in there telling our story.
Exactly. Definitely. If you guys get a chance to go up to Elm Springs, check out the museum. I talked to our AOT councilman this weekend. He said there's been a lot of changes up at the museum. Artifacts getting switched out, a whole bunch of stuff. So, and a lot of upgrades. So it totally looks different every time he goes there.
Yeah. The only time I've been there was during the Forrest reinterment. And,
Same here.
it was incredible. It was like going to a Bass Pro Shop, but it's all Confederate stuff, man.
Yep.
And from what I understand, it's that was a few years back, so it's only grown. So I'm looking forward, I really want to go back.
Oh yeah, I do too. Soon as I can get the funds to go back up there, I love that whole area because me, Jeff O'Kine, and Victor Smith. Not only we did the museum in Elm Springs, we hit all the battlefields close to it.
Yeah.
And that just amazed me how many battles took place near each other and so close to Elm Springs.
Yeah. And well, we had the benefit of having Randy Bailey with us. So he gave us the Randy Bailey tour, and we went like to the Battle of Franklin, went to Gerald Forrest Boyhood Home. I mean,
That's the only thing I didn't see was the Boyhood Home, but we hit up like 3 or 4 different battlefields.
Right.
And I totally forgot about the Boyhood Home. And according to past Commander-in-Chief Jason Boshears, the kid that was tried and killed as a spy.
Yeah. No, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I just can't think of his name. Some of you Tennessee Division people chime in if you know who I'm thinking of.
Right.
Because I love that story of him. Yeah, he paid the ultimate sacrifice because some of his other people that were involved with him were sitting in the prison with him. Sam Watkins. Thank you, Jerry Peacock. Sam Davis. Sam Davis. That's right. Thanks, Al. You the man tonight. If you don't know Al, he's with the Tennessee Division. Yep, Sam Davis. I had an S popping up in my head, but I couldn't remember the whole thing.
Right.
But yeah, so exactly. Congratulations, Ronnie Nichols, being the first princess of the Florida Mechanized Cavalry. If you don't believe me, I got the picture.
Ronnie, thank you for being such a good sport, brother. Y'all, we tortured this guy all weekend. So.
Thank you, Ronnie. Remember, Ronnie, you can email me and a day before the show, and I'll get as much news from the Mechanized Cavalry out as possible. Our SCV Mechanized Cavalry Officers Call meeting will be January the 3rd. We'll get to see Elm Springs potential snow. Hey, Roddy, you got to take the bike up. You haven't ridden a motorcycle until you've ridden it in snow.
Yeah.
Yes, Ronnie Nichols is our first Disney princess.
That's awesome.
I got pictures. Yep, he's an aquatic princess.
An aquatic princess.
Guys, feel free to ask questions or anything. Pretty much everything I had to talk about. I don't know if Bobby's done or not. Ask questions. Uh,
I do want to say something too
yeah, go ahead.
about some stuff that happened yesterday over in Tampa. Um, in case y'all don't know, H.K. Edgerton come down for Veterans Day. And by the way, thank you, veterans out there, for your service. But he came down for the Veterans Day celebration, wearing his uniform and bringing his flag. And I'm sure everybody's seen HK and know how he does. He showed up there, and right in the middle of the celebration or the ceremony, some of their thugs come up and ask him to leave. So I don't know HK that well. I've met him several times. Always been a real nice, real good guy. I like what he does for the SCV, and I think what they did was a disgrace. I actually emailed all the county commissioners over in Hillsborough County. I did receive something back from one of the aides to one of them, and they said they'd look into the situation. And I'm not holding my breath, but if you can, there's some links on Facebook, on several different Facebook pages I've seen, where you can actually go to the Hillsborough County Commission and let them know how much just let them know that what they did to him was shameful and disgusting. And because HK is a U.S. Army veteran, and I'm a U.S. Army veteran, and if we show up to an event like that, I'd be kicked out because of some political BS is just wrong.
Speaking of that, I just came across a real nice picture of him at that event.
Right. So anyway, I'm not going to get into politics and all that stuff, but really not trying to bring anybody down. I think, yeah, there you go.
See, there's other veterans with him.
Yeah, and everybody gave him a positive. All the people that were there gave him a positive response. It was just the
Yep.
it's the county commissioners or whoever it was that told the security guys to ask him to leave.
Yeah, it's all political BS.
It's all political,
that's why I
man.
got the disclaimer there to kind of save me the headaches from getting a phone call from our commander in chief down.
But anyway, just let them know how much we don't appreciate what they did to him. And here's something else that I think is disgraceful. Is I went this morning. I was curious to see if any of the news outlets around here carried it, and I found a couple of the different news stations from Tampa that actually covered the event. They didn't say a thing about what happened to HK, and I think that's pretty disgraceful as well. Whether it's positive, negative, or whatever, you would think that they would cover it.
But that's the yeah. If it was negative, yeah, it would be all over the news.
Yeah. But anyway,
yep. But remember, gentlemen and ladies, uh, let me find it. There we go. Found it. Remember, Confederate soldiers are also United States veterans. Through the following uh, Congress, the Confederate veterans were recognized by the United States government equal to the Union veterans. Congressional Act FY 1901, signed January 6, 1900. Congressional Act of March 9, 1906, and the U.S. Public Law 810, approved by the 17th Congress, 26 February 1929. So, despite what how everybody's personal feelings are, Confederate veterans are American veterans,
Absolutely.
regardless of how you personally feel. By the act of Congress, United States Congress recognized them as being American veterans.
Right. And the Confederate flag is an American flag. So we're part of the Confederate States of America.
Yep.
So we're Americans just like everybody else. That's our
Yep.
political speech there.
Yep. Political version for today. That's why we got a disclaimer.
I hear you.
If there is anything like that's going to happen, I'm sure Save Southern Heritage will probably be involved with that, Ronnie. I am on their Facebook page. I have not seen anything as of yet, but that's not saying much. But yeah, it's like any lawyer or anything like that. They don't like to show their hands. Yeah, until they were in front of a judge.
Right.
But as we're wrapping everything up, remember this weekend, 2 p.m., be in Jacksonville. If you want to come by and do a commentary, like, hi, what my name's so and so, welcome to Look Around Florida, hit me up. I'll record you. I'll put you on the next show. I will be there with my tripod and camera going live this Saturday at 2 p.m.
Right on.
For some of you that I have no clue, Jerry. I haven't seen or heard anything from Mr. McAllister for a while.
I'm sure they got something working.
I'm sure.
I don't think they're just going to let it ride. I mean,
yeah,
and they should too, because I mean, I can understand if he was in there causing a disturbance, he was causing a scene or something. And from what I understand, he wasn't. He was just there, you know. And he is a U.S. veteran. From what I understand, he served in Vietnam. So I don't know if that's true, but I think they said he served in Vietnam.
Yeah, as far as I know, they are saying he is a U.S. Army veteran.
Right.
As far as I know.
So, and I'm a U.S. Army veteran too. I didn't serve in Vietnam, but if I want to show up to one of those events, I should be able to wear whatever uniform I want to wear. You know.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm in there causing a disturbance, it's one thing, but I don't think he was. From what he said, even their keynote speaker came over and spoke to him and talked to him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No. It's all political BS. That's all it is. Well, we're wrapping everything up. I love all you. Thank you for taking your time out today. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We're on Facebook and YouTube. Please, it helps me out to make sure you are informed of what's going on in the SCV, OCR, UDC in the state of Florida. Just like Bobby Van Zandt, he's the brigade commander up there in the Tampa, St. Pete area. He knows what both of his camps are up to. And he came on tonight to share that with us. So, Bobby, thank you for coming on tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure. Like I said, if you would like to come on and talk about your chapter, please hit me up. Facebook Messenger. Keep in mind, I do check Facebook Messenger when I get home from work. Feel free to check out some of the other shows out there. Monday night and Thursday night is SCV Chat. Tuesday night, I am so proud of the Tennessee division for stepping up to the plate and doing Tennessee Tuesdays. So I am proud of Brian Blankenship and Jason Boshiers for doing that. Lets us know what's going on in the Tennessee division. Then on Friday, you do have a history chat with David Pope. On Sunday is another good one. If you love history, you love books, check out Michael C. Hardy's history chat on Sunday nights. Till this weekend, have a good night. May God bless you in your ventures this week. Till this Sunday, or if you're not going to watch this Sunday, till next Wednesday, stay Southern. Have a good night, gentlemen and ladies.